Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll run play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to...
Off he goes! At the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hard-hitting tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Floating away. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got it. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. He leaves it with his back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
He's got the back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Back to throw, it's Avant. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. And what a catch for the touchdown as he just gets the foot down.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Finds his tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Handoff to the single running back. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Buys a little time. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Fired in there, but incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air. It's Avant. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads it left. That pass is incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabs it in the middle. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. There he goes to the right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Hey, that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Back to the air one more time. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. To the ground to try to move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He'll throw it. Makes his connection. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Heaves it deep, and it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive with a pass. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the tailback. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Avant. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Going up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
At the 46. And that's another first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. A first down for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
How about that pass rush coming up with a 3rd down sack and forcing the punt? Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Avant. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Bulls his way forward. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. It's a draw. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Buys a little extra time, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Avant. Quarterback moving, trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Good enough for first down.
To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Handoff to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
First down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Avant. On the run, still looking. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, what a grab by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. All wideouts, no backs. Scanning the field, it's Avant. He's right on target. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The official says no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that 1st half. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. To throw, it's Avant. Got his man on the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Moves away as he feels pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Again, excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And they're in for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Avant. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Leaves it with the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. 3rd and goal from way back there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Running back searching for a hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Back to pass, it's Avant. Moving away from pressure. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. He's going to run it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the running back. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And that is enough. First down.
Leaves it with the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Brings up second down.
They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Third down coming up.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Dances away. He's going to take off. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll go with a direct snap. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. On second down, just keeps firing. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. To the ground, he's got it again.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that? Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The hand to the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Still running at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. And he's in for the touchdown. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
As a coach, that is exactly what you want. You want complementary football. The offense has been doing their thing. This defense now stepping up, maybe trying to get the football back to their offense again.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Power football with the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Makes the grab over the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Picks up 9. 2nd down.
They move the tight end all over. Jet sweep, trying to get the edge. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And 1st down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Here's the handoff. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2.
Offense facing.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miranda. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense set for a 1st down play.
It's a turnover on downs.
The give to the back. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Working the middle. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw on second down. Still looking on the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Looking left. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll throw it on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The play action fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the offense. To the air on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here's the punt high into the air. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. To the air, it's Avant. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On second down, they'll take to the air. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Looking for a man. It's Avant. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, and you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
down.